Good morning to each and every one of you all, and welcome to beautiful, beautiful Barbados on this serene and beautiful Sunday morning. Welcome to Tent Bay in the parish of St. Joseph. We're going to be taking our walk in a few moments' time. We'll leave you for a little longer to watch the sunrise. However, as normal, we like to do our Serenity Prayer at this time of day. This is a prayer for guidance and peace and understanding, for basically understanding that we're just responsible for ourselves. All you can do today is be the best that you can be. And then tonight you will make mistakes. We're not perfect. So tonight you will ask forgiveness as always, because we follow someone that's very forgiving and full of love. So if you'd like to join us on a serenity prayer, please do so. If not, we'll be back to you in a few moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Okay, so you all have had 10 minutes of beautiful serenity and peace. Hopefully you utilize that for some meditation or to exchange love and greetings to each and every one that's on the channel this morning. Good morning to you, greetings and welcome to beautiful Barbados, as we said before. And this is going to be a lovely walk this morning. We are in the Tampa Bay area, I seem to be maybe have a little bit of issue maybe coming up with the gimbal, but we're going to try and see how we can get through it. Seems a little bit not as reactive as I'd wanted, but anyhow, we're not going to shut down and start back up because we're not going to spoil the serenity we're experiencing. We're not in a way on the sunrise either. As you can see, a lot of low clouds. Believe it or not, there was a lot of heavy rain here a few minutes ago. But what I know you all have all come here to see is not the sunrise. It's not the ocean, and it's not Jeanette and our friend, and it's certainly not anything else but me. So good morning to each and every one of you all. I don't want to spoil your morning by not giving you what you have come here for, or to let you hear what you have come here to listen to. So greetings and welcome to Barbados EMC gatherings. We're all about love, peace, happiness, kindness and cheer, spreading our love through laughter and kind words and hugs, etc, any way that we can do so. So we're going to bring you a little sunrise vlog this morning. We haven't been here for a few months, so we've seen some big differences around the landscape and stuff, especially with the erosion that's going on here, but we're going to show you that in a little bit. And as I said, we're going to show you a lot of what's going on here. We're building up your hype for what's going to start, not this weekend coming, the highlights the following weekend, but all the following week, not next week, but the week after, is going to be just action in Super Bowl. We'll tell you more about that. Action in Bathsheba, action in Barbados actually. So let's turn back around and show you something that's mainly not as beautiful as what you're seeing right now. But I didn't bring you here just to watch me only. I could have put a stationary tripod, I'll put it up. I know I would have more people than I have on now, but it's alright. We're going to enjoy what we have around us. So just 1 second, here we go. Alright, so this morning on the way over, roads were very wet. There was a very heavy shower prior to getting here. So we were a little bit concerned as to what would greet us, but we have found weather that is beautiful. Absolutely splendid views, as you can see there, breathtaking views. Before we move from here though, we just want to pay our respects to 𝗂𝗍𝗓. 𝗂𝗍𝗓 was a known surfer, fisherman. His whole family have been in the sea all their lives. He was what you call a waterman. Unfortunately, he lost his life here when he was 16 years old, spear fishing. When your time is called, your time is called. Just remember that, take that in mind, and remember to enjoy every second of every day. There's no guarantees on this earth tomorrow. We all know we're going to a far better place, but there are no guarantees on this earth. So let's enjoy this and make the best of it. That's what we're supposed to do. Join each other and comfort each other and make each other have you know, the best environment possible to be in, and that's what we can create for ourselves. All right, I'm going to go out here and introduce you to our friend that we met this morning. I've never met her before, but she's coming on her last day of her stay here in Barbados to greet the rising sun. Good morning to you. How are you? I cannot remember your name, and don't worry, it's not that I don't remember your name. I don't remember anyone's name. I'm sure you were told that by the co-star.
I'm just as guilty, but my name is Jennifer.
Jennifer. Okay, hi Jennifer, and you're from Berlin.
Exactly.
Wonderful. You've been here for quite a time in Barbados.
About a week.
A week. Okay, beautiful. Well, at least you're seeing a beautiful morning. As always, I'm sure you've seen many of these on your stay here in the island. You've been out before to watch the sunrise,
No?
no? Oh my gosh, well, beautiful. And as we told you, when you go back home, you can watch them through our eyes. We're going to bring in the beauty of Barbados through our eyes. That's what we like to do. And through our eyes, we also bring in the love of everyone and give it to everyone that we meet. You know, so thank you for your positive energy. And of course, we have, you know who. Good morning. It's so good to see you back out of home. As I told you a few over the whole week, that a naughty mosquito bit her. Now we call them naughty mosquitoes because those dengue mosquitoes only bite naughty people. As you can see, I am healthy and she is not. So yeah, a naughty person was bitten by a naughty mosquito. Alright, so let us have a look here. We're also going to show you what has been laid here as well to commemorate 𝗂𝗍𝗓 as well. I'll just put it here, let it focus up for a minute. You can always come back and freeze frame it. Some beautiful words though. Good morning Alan Burt and everyone else that was responsible for getting up this plaque and also this bench for the Bill Thompson charity. Bill Thompson, I would say, was a real pioneer in Barbados to get surfing into the commercial and recognized internationally. So we also recognize him as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful east coast of Barbados. You can see a lot of different views of it. I just want to let you see this one here right now. We were talking about the low tide coming in around 9 o'clock this morning, or going, I should say the tide going out for the low at 9 o'clock or just after 9. So we're not really seeing too much of the low effect at this present time, because as you can see there is a swell that is running, that's coming through. Not a big surf, but definitely a little swell that's coming through. I would like to hopefully be able to, when I get around the corner, show you where the railway tracks used to run out here, or the supports for the railway tracks. Hopefully we'll be able to do that, because then you'll understand the kind of slippage and land loss we've had on the coastlines of Barbados. It's not only on the east coast, but all of the coastlines as well. Alright, so we're going to walk back in the Super Bowl direction. We're going to go in that way now and talk to you as we're going. Let these two ladies do their own thing. They're spending some time getting to know each other and also sharing love and peace and happiness together. All right, so wow, more and more people. This is wonderful. I'm not too sure who these folks are, but we are certainly going to capture on film. I hope they're not shy of a camera. I hope you all are not camera shy, because I am not camera shy by giving it to you. How are you going? Good morning. How are you going, Are you here for the competition? No? Okay.
Go for a nice morning hike.
Oh, beautiful, man. We'll enjoy your sunrise, huh? Thanks very much. You all have a blessed day, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you can't find a better place to do it. All right, so we're going to move on a little bit, not spend too much time there. Folks are off for their hike, so they're probably going, I don't know how far up they're going, but this is the train line that everybody refers to on the East Coast that we walk. That goes from Belle Plaine right up the entire way up. I would say the best walk is anywhere between here and Bath Beach. After that, the Concepts, I think, is fine too, but you have to leave the coastline, whereas here you stay pretty much on the coastline the entire way. You're coming from Belle Plaine, it's a lot of beach along the East Coast Road. Then you come over Joe's River Bridge. The footbridge has been recently constructed down there, and then you can walk the entire way up along the coastline. However, please be extremely aware of what is going on over here. This, you will notice, if you've been walking with us, you will know how much land has gone here in the last few months. This had a lot more meat on the outside of it. I'll show you even closer areas over here. What I would like to tell you is 30 years ago, I have been driving across here in my vehicle along a track that used to run out here. As you can see, you can barely walk across here now. So that will tell you how much land is gone. Literally, I would say half of what you're seeing, or 3/4 of what you're seeing, it was further out by 3/4 of what it is now. Much, much wider. You will see rocks all along this coastline, East Coast especially, because as you will notice here, although there are massive coral formations here and the big rocks in the water and on the beach areas, and also in St. John area, etc., what has happened is the actual build-up of the foundation here is not that solid. So anytime you get erosion, either from the rain or from heavy seas or even winds, you will find all of these areas getting eaten out and all the rocks going down. That is where all these rocks are from. They're actually in the foundation that was actually slipped from here previously. Down in the water there, you will see a little spike dead center on that rock there. There are a couple more that should hopefully come up. That is one of the spikes from the railway track. You will see a larger rock just to the left of it, but as it's coming under right now, you will see the peak of one of those metal pieces. So that is where the track would have run. So you will understand that since the days of the railway, from there to here has gone. That will give you an understanding of how much erosion has occurred on this coastline. A lot of people come here and see this and say, all right, well, you lost 10 feet, Nick, because that's literally what we've lost here. 10 feet since the last 30 years, at least 10 or 15 feet. That will have happened over the last 30 years, but you can see how much has been gone, or how much has gone since the days of the railway. Beautiful, beautiful morning. All right, so if you're walking these coastlines that we talked about just on the hikes and stuff, please be aware that, I'll show you in here now, I'll give you a demonstration here. Please be aware that underneath all of this grass here has actually slipped. So you don't want to be walking out on the edge of that grass here to take a picture, because there's nothing under it. And that is what you will find all along this coastline, from here right up to Bath, etc. So please be aware, all under there is eaten out. You can clearly see all under there has been eaten out. There's nothing underneath that grass section there. So, and as you can also see, last time we came here, all here was a build up. You can see how much has actually gone. You can see the fresh soil below compared to what the rest of it looks like. So lots and lots of slippage and stuff in this area. All right, we're gonna go on now again. I have back my co-star with me, as you may have noticed just now. It is a beautiful day here. I'm gonna hopefully a couple more of these spikes will come up. We keep our eyes on that. Again, just watch where you're walking. You know, sometimes you're gonna have to take a 45-degree angle inland, because you do not want to fall out here. You don't want to slip off. So don't get off balance and fall. I know everyone says, oh, Nicholas, you're an Olympian, you should be talking about that. But everyone is not versed in balance and also in athletic skills like me. So I have to make sure and talk for the general public. Again, you can see one of these spikes there in the water. That small rock dead center of the camera. That is where the actual spikes are. Hopefully the tide will change enough that we'll be able to see a little bit more of them. We are having a few little issues with the gimbal this morning. We're on our second. We have two backup gimbals. Both of them are giving us a slight bit of trouble. That's why they're backup gimbals. We're looking for a main gimbal that will come hopefully in the near future. We have some equipment that we're looking at that's going to enhance everything. The vision, the actual smoothness, everything is going to be enhanced. Of course, you've already got a perfect person that's talking to you, so you can't enhance a man that's already perfect. Everyone strives to be perfect. I'm already perfect. I don't strive for that anymore. So we don't need to do any replacements of me at all, or any additions to me. I do have a beautiful addition, of course, and that will be her. Good morning, how are you? You look, I'm so happy you're out with me this morning. I really am happy, because I hate to pick on you behind your back, and I've been doing that all week, so today I can actually turn on you right here in front of your face. So, I know that sounded absolutely horrible, but I love her, she loves me, so we can talk that kind of stuff together, because it's done with maximum respect and love. Anyone hears us bantering and hears what we say to each other, don't think that we do that to annoy or pull down each other. We do that just as we have fun. We have fun with the love that we have, and the love we have is extremely strong, full of respect. So that is what we can do, just like I do with you all. When I come to Q, come to any function, come to daybreak, no matter wherever we run into you, I'm going to be giving you trouble. And that is because the trouble is based on love. So don't think that I give you trouble and you say, but Nicholas, you gave me trouble, you don't like me. No, I love you. If I don't give you trouble, it means I don't know you, or well, which is most of the time anyhow, but would obviously mean that you are not a nice person. So if I don't give you trouble, come over and quarrel me and tell me to give you trouble, because I know all of you all are nice already. Old foundation of a beautiful home here. It has not been in existence for a long time. We've heard some people say they remember the days when they were here, but you can see what happens along this coastline. We show it again with the building structures, solid foundations that have gone completely. This would have been the washroom area, that would have been the pit, of course. All the front of this place here where they had a gallery has gone, and over the years we've seen more and more of it fall. But what a beautiful morning. I'll give you another glow behind. Look at this here, it's beautiful. Hasn't actually come up yet, a lot of low clouds, but we're still enjoying the beautiful sunrise. We're welcoming the dawning of a new day, the promises of a new day. I'm going to give you a little turn around here now. If you know, over on this side of the island, you will know the culture center that's above here. You can always go up and have a look at that as well. Bathsheba has so much to be seen, but this morning we want to bring you around on the actual coastline, because a lot of you don't get out of your cars. A lot of you don't see this beauty that we're presently showing you. We could have gone further inland or further out in more secluded areas, but this morning we want to bring you here, and we bring you here for a reason. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a little while. All right, now everyone has different names to everything in this island, apparently. So I will tell you names that I know them as, and if anyone knows there's anything else, well, that's fine, but I'm going to call them the names I know them as, so that the points that you find on a map that we have produced will bring you to the location that we call, and not some other location. In front of us, I call that High Rock. That is because the break that's breaking right there is called High Rock. The break that's breaking up in here is called Parla. Parla is the, I had to say, the big break. When it starts to get huge, you'll be taking off all up in here and surfing your way right the way down through, because it gets so massive. Or High Rock will peel off and come up with the left or right, depending on what the swell is that you're surfing. If you get a good southeast swell, you're going to be taking off from up in here, like hurricane swells, etc. This is where you'll be generally surfing, the monster surf in this general area, or just down below as well, again depending on the swell direction and the conditions and how south it is. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You can see the wall coming through here at Parla now. Lovely. A little bit on the smaller side, but it definitely is a lot bigger than you are thinking it is there right now looking at it. I would say that drop would probably be about close to head high, maybe shoulder to head high. That would give you an understanding of how much bigger they are than what it looks like on the screen. All of these, in the original rising of Barbados, all of these here would have had the same mass around them that you're seeing on the cliffs that we've just passed. However, due to erosion, when the island was rising, all the weaker matter was eaten out, just leaving the solid coral mass you'll see all over dotted on the side of the island. Especially, you'll see a lot of it in St. John on the cliff, like under St. John's Church cliff, that whole ridge under Hackton's cliff, you'll find big mushrooms such as these. You will also find one down there, and a few of them, but not only one really big one down at Cove Bay as well. That will indicate to you can look at the cliffs of Cove Bay or any of the cliffs under Hackton Cliff, etc., and you'll see the caves that were eaten out due to the sea erosion when Barbados started to rise. Remember, we are a coral island, and therefore as we rise, all the weaker matter is eaten out around the coastline. So I don't know what it'd be like in a million years, but I know one thing for sure: it's beautiful, and it has always been beautiful, and I imagine it'll be beautiful then as well. All right, on we go again. All right, so we have a lot of bush around us. Some of it is real bush that's not really useful, and then we have some such as this one here. This is called the sea grape bush. Contrary to everyone that says that it's a tree, contrary to everyone that says that they taste good, I'm going to tell you they do not taste good. They taste horrible. Well, you can ask her, or you can go up on our YouTube channel and you can see her expression when she ate one. She may try one again, and I may try one. If we do that, we'll be only doing it for a comical session, and therefore we'll put it on live for sure, because we won't be eating that for any other purpose. People say they're healthy for you, and that they're good for you, and there are all kind of minerals and sources of health in them. However, I will tell you, they are ornamental fruit. Do not eat them, regardless of what anybody says. Green to orange to red to purple, still tastes terrible. Still no sunrise behind me, just to let you see. You'll notice all these, what you might say are sticks up in the air. These are 𝗵𝗿𝗏𝗏, and these are usually have big blossoms and flowers on the top of them. When they drop, fishermen usually used to cut them in the days gone by of sea eggs and put on their nets or their little baskets on those as they float, and they used to use them to dive the sea egg and put sea eggs into their baskets and stuff, and use them as their flotation device for those baskets of sea eggs. However, sea egg season long gone. Sea egg season every month used to end in an hour, used to be sea egg time. Now it doesn't happen at all, really. So we're walking our way down here. Sea eggs have really gone down in our numbers. For years and years it's been illegal to harvest sea eggs, although some people still do. Not in obviously the view of anyone that can talk about them, but I know for sure there are a couple of people that still do. I don't know their names, so don't ask me their names, because identify these people, because I don't know their names, but I have seen it once in the blue moon. All right, so all along here, again, more slippage has happened. You will see trees that have actually slipped off areas here which would have been solid matter. You will find these all in all the coves going up from here. You'll find them in Martins Bay. You'll find it up in Glen Burnie area. You'll find all of those bays going up, Concept Bay, etc. All along the ridge area, you'll see trees such as these have gone into the water. Imagine all this would have been solid land out those trees were growing, or most of those trees there. Alright, so this path, as I said, we used to drive right around the tent bay. There is another road that used to come up over the hill, up by Hillcrest Community Centre. That is also not, you can't drive on that anymore either. They've got that blocked off. Up there has matured beautifully. We will take you back up there one of these days and show you what it's like. Really maturing beautifully, but we're hoping, and I know we're not there, I shouldn't be talking about it, but we're hoping all of the wires, like looking like birds' nests that are up there on the poles, will be put on the ground, so that we'll have a clear view when we go back up. Unlikely, but we'll still take you up there anyhow. I am very pleased. Yesterday I watched Willie Carr. He put up a picture from Martins Bay. I had to contact him and ask him if it was actually in this yesterday afternoon that he took it. And he assured me yes it was. So I was so happy to see that. I saw no sargassum, and I saw beautiful waters and lovely conditions. Yes, a little bit windy, but we hopefully will be able to take over that problem with our microphone that we have on this morning. The good thing about the microphone we have on this morning is mainly a directional mic, so I can talk and stop anyone else from putting their audio on my vlog. So if my co-star says anything, I'll probably turn it as far away from her as possible. To all of you EMC Live Warriors that are presently on this morning, that have taken your time out on this beautiful, serene Sunday morning to walk with us, we thank you for doing that for sure. We thank you for doing it anytime you join us, no matter where we are or what we do. You will notice that there are a lot of common denominators, no matter where we vlog and what we do. Our foundation is on love, of course. Love and the belief of positive light. Then we come with Barbados as our backdrop. Barbados, the most beautiful place in the world, is the backdrop. However, what you will find us doing continuously whenever you have the opportunity is speaking to people, because God is in everyone. So everyone I can go and talk to will give me a piece of their heart and a piece of their love. There are very few people that don't reciprocate the blessings that we give, and the blessings that we give out are the ones that are bestowed on us. Love, peace, happiness, kindness, all the positive things that you can imagine. Every day of life, every one of us, you, me, everyone, can go through and say, oh, this is horrible. I can't believe this is happening to me. Oh my goodness. It doesn't matter if it's a stump toe or if it's something really tragic. It's always, oh, I wish it was, or I wish I had, or I should have. No, 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 no. Look around you and find your beauty. Because no matter how bad this day is right now, I don't care where you are in this world, what your climatic conditions are, no matter what your financial status is, right now, you're looking at beauty. If you think of everything else as negative, this will be blurred in front of you, and the only thing that your mind is going to be focusing on and getting full of are negative thoughts and negativity. You need to look around at all times and be grateful for what you have. The other day I walked out and I said, what am I grateful for? I said, I have on shoes, cheese on bread. Already I'm grateful. Well, first of all, grateful for life, but I had on shoes. I had on a pair of baggies. I'm walking in this type of environment. No matter how bad things are, I can always find an escape to the beauty that surrounds me. And that's what we encourage you to do as well. No matter where you are today, if you're faced with buildings all around you, look at the shadows they're casting. You know, look at the people that are passing you. Look at the air that you're breathing. If it's a little bit still, don't worry, it could be a lot worse. Some people this morning are inhaling dust and are hiding in bunkers. So consider yourself privileged. Some people this morning can't turn on a video, can't get a telephone, don't have data, don't have electricity, don't even know what YouTube is all about. So again, you're blessed. So start your day with what you have, not what you could have. Remember, there's nothing wrong with working to a dream, but don't wait until your dream becomes a reality for you to enjoy life, because that will never happen. Because if you're a dreamer, you always have a new dream. So enjoy the path to the dream. And even if it doesn't happen, you have enjoyed that path and you've not lost that time. All right, very visible slippage here. This was here for a little while, so this is nothing brand new. You can see this coconut tree, how it's beginning to lean. This would have been on level, and you can see how it's starting to curve up because of the sunlight and stuff. It's going up towards the light, and that's why you see that bend in it as it's dropped. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Barbados. No sargassum to be seen anywhere. Very different from last year March. Last year March, all over here would be full of sargassum. That can happen tomorrow. That's something beyond our control. However, we're going to find beauty even if it does happen. If you see sargassum coming in, don't look at it as being a horrible thing. Look at the golden mat that it produces, and understand that everything happens for a reason. So sargassum obviously has its purposes as well. It's beautiful. I'm going to take you right on the coastline and go along the street so you don't slip off. Not that if I slip off it's going to be a problem. I just don't want to disturb your video, because I will backflip out of anything here and land on my feet. They don't call me cat, but they could call me cat because I am so amazingly gifted at flipping and stuff. Beautiful. All right, again, we are bringing you some of this bush here. 𝗣𝗟𝗔 great, police is on. Good morning to you, Angela Cox. I know for sure that you're probably monitoring this here. If you don't do it now on the live, you will be on later on to tell me how much you love my commentary on this beautiful bush. I'm looking forward to that as well. You can also see up there where the bar has burnt recently. So if you come down, that's no longer existent at this moment, but you see they've cleared off all the debris and stuff. So they're probably going to be rebuilding. But remember, all along here, you can find bars and little small bars, and definitely some beautiful restaurants, starting from Rung House right up to Atlantis in this general area. Look at this beautiful beach. I'm going to take you down there, don't fret. We're going on the sand shortly. We're going down there in a minute. Just want to show you the little bit of elevation here. Now, the signal does dip as you get down a little further on. We're going to actually take you back up with the 𝗬𝗟𝗘 𝗔𝗦𝗃 area. It's going to dip off terribly, so we're going to walk back up on the road. But for now, we can get down on the beach because we're picking up the signal from down at Cattle Wash. If you stay on the actual beach right down to the bottom of 𝗬𝗟𝗃 we'll find ourselves facing no signal because the rocks will be blocking it. So, but we want to take you down. I don't know how many of you play cricket, but this has got to be one of the most difficult fields to play cricket on. You see the pitch up there in the level, and then you see everything runs away. So all you got to do is basically tap a ball and it's going for a boundary. So I would imagine these boundaries are limited probably to 3 runs and not 4 runs, or I really don't know. I am not too sure how they will configure for this ground. But we've watched a lot of cricket matches here. It's quite beautiful to actually watch when the guys that are dressed are all white out here playing a cricket match. Really, really stunning to watch. Love it. So also the ground, this ground here is actually 𝘆𝗍𝘂𝗐 community. I was lucky to come to that one, or privileged to come to that one. However, it was a torrential rain day, so it was very, very difficult. So everyone that I danced with ended up with mud on their toes. Unlike normal, when they only end up with crushed toes, they actually ended up with crushed, muddy toes. No, I have no shame. I can say that if I want, because if you cannot move properly and you're dancing with a professional like me, you get your toes stood on, don't blame me, blame yourself. Don't blame me, because I am so incredibly gifted at dancing as well. You all may not realize that. Do I ever step on your toes?
All the time.
And do I not blame you normally for me anyway?
For everything. For everything. And we don't have to be